Hello, my esteemed viewers. This is Lifestyle Show, and my name is Catherine, and this is my sign name. All right, so I have a guest today, and he's an handsome man. Kindly, Mr. Handsome, tell me your name, tell me about you. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Manfred Boya, and this is my sign name. So thank you. Nice to meet you once again. Thank you. Welcome. All right. Okay. So tell me briefly about your life experience. How has it been, your work life, and everything? Tell us, please. Yeah. Thank you so much, Catherine, for inviting me here and for giving me this chance. And actually, when did I start working? It was around in 2008. Yeah, that is when I applied. Actually, I had my one other friend, also Abdi was my friend then. So we were together, and it has been a journey of 8 years up to date. So I am so grateful. I thank my two friends for the experience we've had. We've worked in different places, in bars and in many places. It's not been easy. And actually, I'm working as an waiter, as a waiter, and communication sometimes is hard and it's not easy. So when it's hard or hectic, we use pen and paper. That is what we do. That is how we do our work. I teach them basic language, things like tomorrow, and then the next day they won't forget about it. I also teach them about basic things that for example, I meet a hearing person, a customer, we can't communicate, we can use a book and paper will guide me. So yeah. Wow, amazing. That's nice. That's nice. Wait, Manfred. So when did you join here? You already told us that. So when you started working, you said you had like two friends who led you here. What was their like communication like? How was like communication that time? So for us, we used pen and paper. Mm-hmm. My CV, I wrote my CV and I brought it. My boss called me and asked me, "You're a deaf person, my friend. How are you going? Is this a dream or something? How are you going to communicate to customers? It's this work has to deal more much about communication." So I told him, "Give me a chance and you'll see. I will act. Not only speaking, I want to act." So when a customer calls me through voice, I can't hear. So I taught other employees so that they can tap me, how they can tap me so that I can respond to a customer. So that is how work has been like. And actually, I teach them some small things, and the next day they have to cram that, and the next day coming to work, they have to try and understand that. Actually, I am ranked top in this hotel, and I'm so lucky about that. I'm so lucky. I mean, I'm so lucky because many hearing people come, and after my services, they recommend me for the next day and the next day, the next day. Aha! Wow, that's so nice. So you're a deaf person, and hearing people, we are both equal. Okay, a deaf person can work, and hearing person can work. Nice to hear that. All right, you came to work here as a waiter. Communication, I know it's a bit challenging, but briefly explain how it's challenging and confusing. For me, communication around here, it's amazing. How I work with fellow employees, it's amazing. Actually, it's something that stands out is smile. It's a plus and plus and plus for me. When I meet a customer tells me, I want what, I want what. I have to smile. The next day, the customer recommends me and recommends me and recommends me. That is a plus to me. When I'm recommended many times, I'm top on the table. So that is a plus. So another hearing is also brought, recommended another customer, courtesy of who? It's me. So I'm so happy, and I've never been frightened of something or have a bad face or something. I always have customer, and I work with my team so well, and we actually cohere so well all the time. So when some customers actually tip me, yeah, and that with that I get a lot of profit. Yeah, so it's more profitable. Nice to hear that. All right, so kindly, because many hearing people are working with you. You're only one deaf person. How do you guys work? Thank you so much. That is a good question. Actually, I work with a lot of hearing people. Some hearing people, when they meet me the first time, they have some negative attitude. But I tell them we can communicate through writing. I can write, and I can teach you this, and the next day you have to sign what I taught you. Actually, for people that I work with, I teach them this is tea, this is pilau, different types of meals. When I say I mouth pilau, they can see, and they serve me that. This how this uji, this porridge, and they practice. So I teach them basic sign language. I need 2 cups of tea. All right, this is how it's being signed. So they give me, I take it to the customer. I want this, so I want like a 3 chicken, fried or dry. Okay, so that is how I teach them basic sign language, but relating with what we are doing at the restaurant. So brief, slowly they learn, and communication is fine. So I feel so happy. I'm not stressful. I don't have to like shout or do what, or misunderstanding, a lot of misunderstanding. No. The customer will order a juice, maybe a pineapple juice, they know that sign, or maybe passion, they know that sign. So I'm so happy to be there, and everything is it's amazing. No problem so far. Thank you. That's so nice to hear from you. All right, so communication is not hard, it's simple. But how do you feel when maybe you teach somebody, or you teach somebody you're working with, but they don't grasp what you teach them? Yes, it happens a lot. Actually, one lady, I teach her, and the next day she forgets. She bothers me, calls me the wrong way. I told her, I taught you this. This Monday, this Tuesday, this tomorrow, this Wednesday. I teach her everything, but the next day she forgets. I try to reduce more about paperwork. Yeah, between me and other employees, writing a lot. I rather prefer to teach them direct so that they can understand, and both of us we can have a fluent way of communicating with customer. Teamwork must be top notch. Okay, so if you forget tomorrow, I reteach you again until you grasp it. So many I know many forget easily, but I try to protect, and I try to teach them and reteach and reteach and reteach them so that they can understand. And when a customer comes, maybe a new customer comes, he is never, or he or she never communicated with me before, doesn't have basic sign language, talks, and if we can't agree between both of us, I call another person to assist. Then the other person will explain to the customer he's a deaf person, and yeah, and later informs me to bring whatever the customer ordered, and I take it. And okay, wow! So you guys can communicate until this gets to my table. Yeah, so I have to show good quality and good skills about a waiter, as a waiter, so that the next day I'll be recommended and be recommended. Actually, but most of the customer, we just use paper and pen to communicate, and that is how we better our services. That's nice. All right, so you work as a waiter, and do you know any skills about chef or something? Oh, for me, I specify with waiter. I'm a waiter. Not that I cannot cook or something. No. I can cook. I can cook. But I prefer to focus on something. There are so many work in a restaurant, but you have to focus on some specific things. Yeah, that's nice. So you've never cooked, or you don't cook or something? What? No. In the restaurant here, we have like a menu. Before you start cooking, you have to follow due processes. There are processes that you have to follow. But for me, I'm more comfortable in waiter or serving customers. Actually, if you're a chef, you have to taste food. What if, but in my house, I can cook. I can cook, taste that food. The food is so sweet. I love that. I can serve my family. But for the restaurant, it's a bit different. You have to, sometimes you can cook some meal, you take to a customer, the customer feels bad, the food does not taste good, but for you it tastes nice. So for me, I prefer to just be a waiter. Yeah, waiter. Yeah, waiter works best with me. So you love caring people's needs. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. So, okay, you, for instance, a customer comes, then looks at you. You're a deaf person. No, 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 I don't want a deaf person. Call me a hearing person. Have you ever experienced such a thing? Thank you so much. Sometimes a customer, yes, can have a negative attitude. Maybe in different places, or maybe in different places, a customer can have a negative attitude towards a deaf person, or seeing they is not able to do something, or not able to serve me. Some customers just talk a lot, and I'm just there watching, and then I give them paper and write. The customer continues talking, does not understand what we trying to do, that we're trying to communicate in a different way, continues to talk even after giving him or her the paper and pen. But I don't experience that a lot. Even other places, I don't hear that a lot. Yeah. So we must understand everything. We must understand everything. And if we understand everything, if we understand how a deaf person is, if I come with my book and pen and write something for you, and you reply me, and you order maybe a fish into gali, then I can tell you how long. Then I tell you 10 minutes. Are you okay with that? Can you wait for that? Then I hurry up, order the same food to the chef, and wait it. Then if it's ready, I bring it. Okay. So what? So if I bring it, I feel good because I've kept time. We've communicated, and I actually wait for you to eat. If you eat and you feel it's nice, it's fine. You'll come back again. Okay, you can write for me. If it's good and you're happy and you're satisfied, yeah, that's what my work is all about. So you can write it, the feedback to me, so that I can again see. Yeah, so yes, there are so many people who embrace this community, and we always work hard to make sure we provide better services. Things like thank you after service, it's so important. Yeah. So you are so happy? Yeah, I'm so happy with hearing people, despite some will not prefer writing, some prefer talking, but at long last we always understand each other. And actually they come back and come back the next day, they come back and they come back. Wow, that's so nice, Malfred. So I hope that more customers understand the deaf culture, and they understand that you, a deaf person, can serve better. Yeah. And if the food is sweet, they can always learn to appreciate. So what happens if a customer comes and finds out that the food is not sweet, gives a negative and starts shouting the food is not nice? What do you do? Yeah, we always have a lot of complaints from customers. Sometimes the food is expensive, or the food is not sweet. What I will normally tell a customer, that wait, all right, I go direct to the chef, give the chef the feedback, and I tell the customer just to wait until I bring you another dish of meal. So sometimes I can communicate to the manager directly if everything is not going fine, so that it is something between the manager and the chef. I'm not included in that, because it's about the taste of the food. It's not about how the customer is being served. So I always take it to the chef. Then the chef has to follow everything right again. I can sometimes bring the book for the menu, so that I can show the chef how to cook it, and the chef has to follow all the processes until the perfection. Then I bring it back to the customer. I tell the customer, don't pay first until you taste it, until you're satisfied. When the customer tastes it again, it's amazing, and it's a relief for me and a relief for the customer. So something is important, that the customer has to pay for the food after eating the food, because you can't pay for something that you have not eaten. We have to be fair, even as we serve our customers. You know that? Yeah. So I always give receipts after you're satisfied and you've taken your meal proper, and that is. I also have to thank my manager, because he knows how to coordinate our team so well, and he never quarrels with customers or something. Yeah. So does it mean that if a customer says, I'm not taking that meal, I'll never come back, what will you do? Yeah, sometimes happens, but you have to know how to solve such conflict. If we have another waiter whose voice is interesting, can come and talk to the customer, they can relate well, we can actually change another waiter to serve the customer. We can also change the food. We can also tell another chef to prepare the meal. The chef doesn't have to be tough-headed or something, or refuse to be flexible. So we have a flexible team and we have a respectful team. So if it is not me who is serving, then we can tell another person. If everything is not working well, we have a manager who will coordinate all that. Yeah. So but I get a lot of tips. Yeah, I get a lot of tips. That is so good. That is amazing. So communication is very key and important, and respect as well. Wow, that is so nice. I'm so happy to hear and understand all this. But I want to understand something from you. Tell me how you feel when communicating to your manager. Do you feel nice? Does your manager support you or something? Does he? That is a good question. Actually, sometimes my when I work, and it's like maybe Saturday. Then I look at the list of how the week was, and I find myself at the top. And I'm like, my manager is like, how can a deaf person be at the top every time? You see, I thought before it was like a dream. Sometimes manager calls me and write for me nice recommendations, and actually it's always private between me and him. So my manager is always wow, 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 and always appreciates me a lot. Actually, he always tells me, this hearing people are so much lazy, and I see you working so well. I didn't know you can do all this. He gives me positive feedback. You see, so I'm sometimes shocked. My boss actually gave me a cake on my birthday. Can you imagine that? He brought the cake by himself. For sure. Yeah. And if you work well in our restaurant, you can be appreciated and added more salary. Sometimes my manager gives me cloth gifts or outfits. You see that? So I am so grateful about my boss, and he's a respectful person, and he encourages us to continue working through adding us some allowances or salary. So that is much respectful from him. So he encourages all of us and tells us never to miss work, because according to your work, you are rewarded. So I have a better and a smart and a nice and a caring manager. I thank God. Yeah. Wow. That's so nice. So your manager, um, do you hope your manager to continue supporting you? Because you serve perfectly and smart. Are you being paid well? Are you happy with what you do? Are you happy with your manager? That aside, so many people wish to come here because what they hear from this conversation is amazing. You have so nice service, and you cook nice food. This place is called Tamu. It means sweet. That is a Swahili word, right? Yes. So where is the location of this place, so that you can get more customers to come and eat the sweet food? Yes. This place is called Tamu Tamu. Tamu Tamu is located, and we have a lot of meals actually. We have chapati. We have coconut chapati made with coconut. We have rice. We have fish. We have a lot of things. Actually, we have viazi karai. We have viazi. Yeah, we have that. Yeah, sure, we have that. We have what? We have many sweet things. We have smashed food. We have different. Like we have a lot of foods. Like the word is tamu tamu is around next to it. This is Tomboya. Yeah, Tomboya Street. Tomboya Street. Actually, it's opposite. After you done with the Lazarus, next there's like a short route, a short, small way between. So after that, you will find this hotel. It's upstairs, first floor. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, second floor. Second floor. Okay, guys, I hope you've heard everything he has said, and food here is amazing. It's perfect. So I hope you come here and taste. And my friend, whoo, they have sweet foods. Trust me, you will love it. Yes, welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. And uh, what work or in your work, which challenge do you face? Yeah, sure. I want to thank you for that question. In my life, maybe my home is at Kisumu. All my parents, I have them. My mother has cancer. My father also has cancer. So I stay with my brother. So I have to also care for my brother. And around Kisumu there, Kisumu is dry. You know about the sun. Kisumu is so dry. So actually, support is not easy because I have to support my family, and also my brother has no work still, and all of them depends on me. And I don't know, sometimes it's not easy. So the worry is too much, the stress is too much, but we hope everything gets better. So when I came to Nairobi, I tried looking for work. Remember, I used to live in the village, in the village sides of Kisumu. So when I came to Nairobi, I saw tall buildings. I was like, where would I sleep in Nairobi? So I started small business ideas. I had my sister, my brother is there encouraging me to work hard. My relative also, yeah, helped me. But I thank God I got a job here at Tamu Tamu. And up to now, I'm here working and doing my best. It's now like 5 years. I thank God. It's not like 5 years. And I have faith that God will continue caring, will continue to care for me and to care for my life. And I'm so thankful for my other friend and Abdi. Thank you so much for everything you've done to me, my two friends. And I have faith that you encourage other people so that they can also benefit from what you do. But I thank God. Wow. So if you had no support, what would you have been? I would maybe be doing another thing, suffering somewhere. If I had not this work, maybe I could have been carrying luggages for people, something like that. Or maybe I could been locked inside some house. I don't know. It's not easy. It's not easy. But please, if you want work, don't hesitate. But Kisumu, it's dry. I'm a lucky chosen by God. I'm so lucky. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for this opportunity that you found an opportunity, and you have to thank big time your two friends, Abdi and your other friend. You have to thank them so much. So Abdi and the other guy, you have done a good job. As you can see, your friend is here. Is fine. Is not thin. Is fat, and is working at Tamu Tamu and eating nice food, as you can see him. And any other youth outside there, maybe we have many deaf people outside there. Some are interested in doing this, but they are still not able to communicate, or they don't know the best approach to find work. Can you actually encourage them? How can they find work? Give them a word of encouragement. Thank you so much. That is a good question, and that is a good thing to tell them. Looking for work, do not think that you are hearing or deaf. You must look for job. Do not be lazy, seated at home. Please go and see for yourself. Use pen, paper, write it, communicate to them. And I wish that no deaf is lazy. I wish that no deaf goes back home to the village. Please be patient. Look for those jobs. If you find work, please be patient, protect your job, and relate well with people. If you're patient, patient pays. Patience pays. So if you're doing your work, whichever work, carpentry or something, any work, be it small or big, do not give up. Okay? If you give up, what will happen? Life is so hard. I'm telling you, please be patient and manage everything that you have in a good way, and you'll catch luck. You'll have luck in future. Okay? So remember 5 things. Patience, that is number 1 thing. Remember, if it were not for my friends, I was patient with my friends. I trusted them. I respected them. And that is why they actually helped me to get this amazing job. So you can also copy my way. You can also encourage other friends. My 2 friends helped me to get this job. You can also help other people to get job if you have that position or if you're able to. So that is something so much important, and I'm proud about my 2 friends. I'm also proud about every person who is trying, and in future I wish that everything becomes well, and I wish also to coach and mentor other people. You've seen for yourself. You've had the advice, and please, all deaf youths outside there, you've had that, okay? So it is important to be patient and to uplift and lift one another. Also, before I close, maybe you can say something small to any person outside there, because a deaf person can communicate, right? Yeah, we can. Through this video, we have communicated a lot of things, and see you next time.